Hey guys, welcome. We are here. Finally, Hogwarts Legacy Part 1. We're not going to waste any time. I know you guys see the setup. I know it's different. I decided to move it around, come downstairs, stream it on a big TV. I might show you guys a clip if I remember to show you. But yeah, so we're just going to hop straight into it. Here is our Hogwarts letter. We are pleased to inform you that you've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins on September 1st. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eliezer Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Oh man, guys. And with that, we're gonna start the game. Oh, character customization. Alright. To be honest with you guys, I'm probably gonna take a while, so I'm gonna catch you guys back as soon as I'm done. Alrighty guys, we are finally done with our character customization. I'm really never any good with these for some reason, but I took some time. Obviously, this isn't the perfect hair from what I got, and I just got a haircut today, and I know it doesn't look the best, but I do like how curly it is because my hair is super curly. I usually have it shorter on the sides, but this looks good nonetheless. We'll let it be wild a little bit. I think it looks pretty well. Probably one of my better ones. The character customization in this game is just crazy, insanely good. But here we are. This is gonna be our voice.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
All right, maybe that would be me if I was British. But there we go. We're gonna go on a normal difficulty, a little bit of a challenge, but not too crazy. And Dylan Marlin, and we are a wizard. And with that, let's start our journey.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Oh man, here we go. That can't be good. Oh man, Warner Brothers Games. We all know what's about to come. And Avalanche. I've been waiting for this game for months. I can't believe we're finally here. Portkey Games, Wizarding World.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
What is that? Come on, Thestros, come on.
The key! Give me your hand!
Just barely. Oh, squirrel.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay, press down to heal. Okay, so that's our healing system.
What
Okay.
happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key
Wow.
you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Alrighty, so a few things that I saw that I wanted to mention, but I was trying not to interrupt the cutscene too much. I think we may have made our characters a little bit darker than me, but honestly, I could pass for it. Summer tan. But wow, and then that was just such a smooth transition straight into gameplay from the cutscene. But what a way to start! Doesn't look like there's much in here. So let's go see what's going on, see where this port key actually took us.
far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
The path to Hogwarts, our first quest. Professor Fig and I have traveled via portkey to a remote cliffside in the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious
Where do you
ruins.
suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Alright, X to jump and climb. Alright, let's get moving, old man. Come on.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
There we go. Alright. So we're gonna keep... Oh, almost missed the ledge there.
Sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
I like this guy. He's giving me Dumbledore vibes
Is
right
that
now.
ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Alright, use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling camera relative. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Auto-targeting. I have a feeling that's not gonna get old for a while, casting our spells. Oh, man. Down the cliff we go.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Come on. That was nothing. That's beautiful, though. Wow. Yeah, let's just break everything. Alright, let's keep it moving. Jump.
Ah, up there.
Oh, good eye. Look right behind us. I like it. There we go. Parkour! Alright.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Alright, I'm coming. Trying to hear all the dialogue. Don't yell at me. It's getting windy.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Oh man. What? That is so cool. Alright. Let's follow our man Professor Fig. Across the new bridge.
Almost there.
This is just beautiful. And we don't even know where we are. Wow.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Okay. I can do that. The first thing that caught my... Alright, the mini-map shows your surroundings with you, the arrow in the middle. This blank is your current objective. Press and hold to toggle quest objectives. Okay. So we got that. Explore the ruins. I just want to see, like...
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Don't know who that is, but glad I found his home for him. What's this?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Alright, don't be coming up behind me like that, but I agree with you. This is... Wow. Alright, well, it looks like we can go around the back side here. Go check out what else we got going on here. Bam! Gotta leave some destruction in my wake. Alright, we're gonna keep moving, keep moving. See if we find anything along this back side here. I don't like one
That
of...
enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
I was gonna say I didn't want to miss anything, but I guess it was right there front and center.
What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
I know where we are.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Good call. Come here, boy.
After you.
Let's get ready for a wild ride, boys.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
This is incredible.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I get it, man. You're probably having a rough day. I don't trust him though. All right, keep it moving. Who's that?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Something's fishy.
Here we are.
When was the
Alright.
last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Wow. Look at the light all the way up there. That's sunlight. Or moonlight, but here we go. Let's not waste any more time.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Now what's in here?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Alright, steady your wand with the left stick and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol path. Whoa. Oh, my bad. I just saw it. Okay. Wait, what? What am I doing? Oh. Oh, I am an idiot. I got it. I'm there. I didn't realize you had to point with the stick, even though they told me
Revelio.
that. Revelio.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
So I guess that's how we learn our new spells here.
A
Whoa.
door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Kinda have to, because apparently I'm going nuts. Nobody else can see this.
Lumos!
Let there be light.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Don't worry, in the dark, I'm not getting lost in the dark away from you. I need to stay right next to you. You're my buddy in this, Professor Fig. You and me. Till the end. I don't know if you got any rhyme or reason where you're walking, though. You can't see anything in here.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Guessing if I know how these things go, I should touch it.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
We gotta use Revelio, right?
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Yes. Light bulbs. Alright. I got this time, guys. I promise. Okay. Bam. This thing is moving. We're not going to get caught. And Lumos. There we go. Lumos. I'm sorry. Alright. You've acquired the Wand Lighting Charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in the dark areas. Awesome. Hold R2 and tap triangle to cast Lumos or extinguish.
Lumos.
Well done.
There we go.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Let's turn it around. Oh, sorry. I didn't know. Oh, my bad. Go back to doing what you're doing. I'll sit tight. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Look out!
Oh, Protego. Whoa.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Whoa, my boy's going ham.
Deposo! Levioso! Defendo!
Oh, okay. So this is how we blocking. I just want to say, Professor Fig is taking names right now. Bam. Okay. So we got that, like, Spider-Man warning. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, yeah. Let's get in there. He's not the only one. Oh, he threw him up for us. We finished him. Alright. There we go.
Stay close!
Why did he cast Lumos? We don't need that right now.
Lumos.
Well,
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
I guess we're gonna follow the light.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but I don't do good with scary and be running around in the dark. It's not really my thing, to be honest with you guys. Please don't be anything scary. Please don't be anything scary. Please don't be anything scary. I just need my professor back. Where's my professor?
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Oh, we're playing this game again. Revelio.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Lumos.
Am I standing in just... Oh, wait, no, I gotta get him to cross, right? Whoa, what are you doing? Alright. 1, 2... Three.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh, just me now? Oh, whoa. What's the protect button again? It's triangle, right? Okay, got it. I must have just missed it the first time. Come on, let's go. You guys are nothing. Where you at? Help you hiding over there. I got you. Bam. 3v1 easy money. Alright, hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Stun enemies take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. Okay. Alright, so we're going. Whoa! Get off my back, G. Alright, come on.
Stupefy.
Okay. Nope, we gotta go over here because he's down. Whoa, okay. I'm getting this now. Bam. Yeah, back up. Give me some room here to work with. Okay, I'm not holding it, but okay. There we go. Bam, you're down. Oh, whoa, I didn't even get a warning. Back up. There we go. Bam, bam. Yeah. Oh, I like this. We're professional. There we go. Stupefy. Looking stupid. Oh, I'm not getting these warnings. That's alright. We got him anyways. And it put me back in the darkness again.
Lumos.
Can we not do this? I do not do well with the dark. I just want Professor Fig back. He's my guy. Oh, full on sprint. She's a runner. She's a Shrek. That's the thing. That's the. What is going on? Well, I don't like the darkness, so we're gonna go to the light. Whoa. Whoa. What is this? Center of a vault. Middle of nowhere. Spooky thing in the middle. What is that? We should take it though. Obviously. My boy!
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I know a way out. Professor!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oh, man. Oh, please do not copyright me with this music. But there's the train. We didn't get to hop on it, but there it is. We're here. Hogwarts Legacy. And that was just the intro. Oh my. I can't believe it. This is gonna be so good. What a way to start this game. Wow.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
What a jerk.
I'll be in touch.
My guy, your grandson, is such a cooler dude than you. Oh, who's that baddie? Okay.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to
I'm
start
looking
classes.
forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Alright guys, so that's completely because of that quiz we did before the game came out, all linked up, so they picked us for Gryffindor. And obviously, we're gonna go with that. The sort who makes an entrance. First trophy of the game.
Better be Gryffindor!
And we are finally in Gryffindor. Another robe change. There we go.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
What a jerk.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
New day.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Welcome to Hogwarts. Wow, this is so cool. Let's just take a look around real quick before we head out of here.
Revelio.
Alright, now that I'm done looking around the room with nothing in it. Or at least nothing right now. Are we going up? We're going down?
Now, which way is the common room?
Oh, there's Peeves. Our boy Peeves. Guess now it's time to go down. Level 1 lock. Okay, so we're gonna get some lock picking too. Okay.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Oh, you talking about me? Shucks. Don't worry, baby girl. You'll see a lot of me.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
That girl thinks she
If
can
I
get
get
away
caught,
with
I
anything.
shan't offend you.
What is she doing up there?
Nellie'll do anything for a thrill.
Alright. I gotta check out what you're doing
I
first.
hope the professor catches her this time.
Nellie, please get down.
Yeah.
The professor could arrive any moment. Don't fall off this time, Nellie.
Oh no, Nellie.
Who does Nellie think she is, anyway?
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Yeah, let's ask some questions.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Great point.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
That's what I was thinking.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Fair point.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
My boy, my boy. Oh, jeez, girl. Chill out. What are you... See, your robe's freaking out because you're going crazy. You can barely get up there. Alright. Anyways. Let's see what's going on here. What is this? Yeah, spin that dang. Oh, we can't play house just
Wait,
yet.
that's not right. I really thought I had it.
Cressida Bloom.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Okay, so I met the Hermione of 1890. That's cool though. So we got two different. We got Wild Child over there. And then we got Hermione over there. Hermione 2.0. Cressida, I believe it is. I'll get that.
I would really like someone to try it.
Weasley!
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year, keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Who is talking to me right now? Alright, whoever that was. Oh, it was you. My guy. Yeah, they get some tunes on. Alright, time to go.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here
So
you
cool.
are.
That will never not be cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. Let's get to it.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
You're not moving that fast. I'm right behind you. Alright, I will not lie. You do go down steps pretty fast.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Oh, Barufio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Portrait of Barufio. The portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Okay, you just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenge is the only way to acquire experience points, or XP. Good to know. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges and increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge or challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. I can do that. All right. Collecting your first guide page, unlock a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers, special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Cool. Alright, rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay. Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Gear appearances reward. Okay. Interesting. Alright. What's going on, girl? What are we doing now?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. Oh, it's a kitty! I can pet the kitty. Sorry, Miss Weasley, I was busy. I'm coming, I'm sorry. I got distracted.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
It's a cat. Come on. Any kind of animal, you gotta give time. Doesn't matter if the world's burning down. You gotta pet the animals. Come on. What are you doing?
Ah, good timing.
Oh, what is that?
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Okay.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
How do I do it again? You discovered Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames. Okay, so press. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. The left side of the map is where the students and professors live. It includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Select the South Wing. Ooh, the bouncing thingy. All right, South Wing. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames are real undiscovered. Okay. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex. Okay. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use R to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall. First fast travel.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Good to know. Makes sense.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Okay.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay. Let's get some questions here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
I'm already a pro, baby.
A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And we'll talk to you.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for
I
now.
trust her.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right, Professor Fig, what you got?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Sounds like a plan. Alright. The thing represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlocking features to grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest. Press X to continue. I think we gotta start off simple. We'll go charms.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
All right. Well, welcome to Hogwarts. Cast Charm Compass. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, with that, I think we're gonna take a break. We have done a ton. It had the whole intro. Ended up going on a huge adventure with Professor Fig. going into ruins, a vault we didn't know we were going into. That was wild. I can't wait for the rest of this. If you guys enjoyed, remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys next time for part 2 of our Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. I'll see you guys then.